Hey, hey!
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
Glad you're here. Guess what? Today is a day to take action and change your life forever. Are you ready for it? Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Welcome to day 10. Woo-hoo. Pretty much halfway through the 21-day growth challenge. The purpose for this challenge is to grow ourselves, grow our brands so that we can reach our goals for this year.
That's right.
Because what happens if we just focus on growing ourselves and we're not building in our brands or our dreams, we're going to hit those limitations.
Yes.
Or if we're growing, we're putting in the time to build our brands and grow our dreams, but we're not growing personally, again, hitting limitations.
Right.
But if we're growing both, we're going to nail our goals for this year and just have a phenomenal year, right?
That's right. More
Yep.
than that, too.
More than that.
More than just a phenomenal year. It's going to be awesome life. That's the end of the day.
Yes.
We want awesome lives.
Yes, we do.
And impact other people to have that. You know, we want it for ourselves. We want others to do it as well.
Yep.
So let's revisit the 3 things we're doing on a regular basis. 1, we're going to get up and create that morning routine that's unbreakable. We get up and we get into a quiet moment. Shut things down. Make it so that all you have is you. Silence, right? Get a good book. Soak up some good knowledge. Anything you see inspiring to keep you on track and get intentional about the rest of the day, right? We love it. Then, after that quiet moment, take and get some motion. Get out there. Something about the word exercise I don't like again.
That's
but
working out. Get your workout on.
Maybe because it's so close to the word exorcist that I'm just like, ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Not what we want to go
Work
and
out.
have to worry about.
Get your workout on.
Right?
Get your brain
That's
firing.
right. Maybe
Get
we
it
need
moving.
that though. That's what it is. Bam, just change that whole perspective of motion. Get out there, move, get your heart pumping, get in the groove,
Yes.
right? Get your groove on. Then, after that, you want to build. Do not neglect taking time to build. Come on. We want to encourage taking the time to build on your dream. Like whatever it is that's most important to get you the next steps closer to your dream, closer to having a successful business, closer to being all about clarity for your brand. Making sure you're building on that every day.
Yes.
All right?
Yes. And our challenge, the reason why we're doing this growth challenge is to then challenge you to get those things down.
Yes.
Start small. You started with a few minutes on each one.
Right.
And then every day adding 60 seconds. And so the ones who are going to see success in this challenge are the ones who started reasonable and
Right.
who made just adding a tiny bit, 60 seconds each day. And just staying consistent. Even if you're not adding 60 seconds, even if you're just being consistent with what you started with, you're going to see growth. But it's just amazing what happens when you add a little bit each day.
Yes.
Dude, if you started with 5 minutes, you can end with, doing almost 30 minutes on each one every day. So
Right.
it's life-changing.
Incremental. We're
Yep.
not telling you to go jump gigantic oak cliffs, right? We want to take step by step by step. Just like the marathoner, just like someone who does mountain climbing, it's each step has to be secure. Ready? Lock yourself in. Next step, all the way to the top or all the way to the finish line, right? So,
Yep.
don't forget, it's not about a huge, gigantic, enormous leap that's impossible. Do the possible, okay? And then see the impossible reached.
Yep.
It's a great encouragement from someone we talked with today. To do the impossible takes that. So let's go.
Yep.
Then
Today's question.
question of the day. Question of the day. So we're taking and focusing this week on the other person, not yourself this week, but the other person that you want to be connected with. The ideal client, your ideal person, mentor, teacher, something that you go, okay, hey, that person, that's it. That's who I want to be working with or connected with, right? So today is, what kind of brands do they feel most connected with? So what are they seeing themselves really plugged in and going, these guys I love that brand because
Yeah, and that's the key thing is
Yeah.
the because you can name off, oh, I think they probably feel a connection to this brand, this brand, this brand, but then it's really the why. So we can
Yes.
give you an example, like our ideal client is William, and again, just because we've narrowed it down to this one person doesn't mean that we aren't attracting other clients as well with a
That's right.
similar mindset. It's just to keep our messaging, our brand on point.
hey, Doug.
It's
happening.
but yeah, and so the reason is, so what the example is William.
Yes, the Willie.
The brands he's connected to. I'm focusing on the why. I'm not going to just say, oh, he's connected to or feels a connection to Patagonia and REI and
Right.
Tesla and Apple. I'm going to give you the why he feels a connection to certain brands.
Right.
And he feels a connection to certain brands because they create quality products. He's not going to be someone who pays or buys a cheap item that he knows is just going to break,
Love it.
you know, a month later. He invests in a quality jacket that he knows
Yeah.
he's going to have for 10 years, or quality boots that he knows he's going to have for
good.
like 20 years. So
Right.
he's one of those that invests for the long haul into every product that he buys.
Yeah.
He's about brands who take care of their employees, who give back to the community, who care about the environment. They're not creating
Yes.
factories that are just working, you know, the land around
Truly.
them, or wrecking, I should say.
They care.
And it all ties back, all of this ties back to what matters to your ideal client. So what matters to them, those values, they're going to look and be connected to brands that have similar values. So
Absolutely.
that's kind of what you want to be thinking is, okay, my ideal client has a connection to these brands because, and then you can, I'm stealing what you're supposed to be talking
all
about. I
good.
can keep going.
It's all good. You know what's great, and that just came to mind. Honestly, the way that people transfer information about what their favorite brands are is because of how they've been impressed personally, internally. You know, it doesn't have to do with, well, they've got a great quality, whatever, hat, shirt, clothing, this, that, and the other, car. I mean, we just talked to a client this morning, he's like Honda, but I mean, ultimately they just make good cars, I guess. And the big thing was when you talk to someone who's fired up about a brand, the reason being, like Patagonia, a friend was like, man, I couldn't believe it. I bought a suit, I wore it for like 3 times, and I'm like, this just isn't working. The style of it, how it was fitting, and this wetsuit was kind of like just maybe too thick, and even the hood was too much. He goes in there, they take the suit back and exchange it with a brand new one and go, no problem. They wanted to make him happy, experience something that typically a business is like, sorry, you bought it, you're stuck with it, you know. We can give you a refund, we can, you know, but they're just like, no, awesome, that doesn't work, let's get you something that does. And it was like above and beyond. And then he's like daily preaching, you know.
Yep. Now they have a brand advocate,
Yeah.
which is one of Mike's buddies who's going around and telling everyone
Yeah, it's
about
just
Patagonia wetsuits and how they'll exchange them if you
Yeah.
have an issue or a rip or,
That's right.
and that's why it's so important is if you understand what brands your ideal client feels a connection to, then you can glean from those brands. Like,
Yeah.
let's say your ideal client has a connection to Patagonia. And then you can be like, hey, how can I improve my customer service to where
Yeah.
I can make it easy to do a return or really be all about serving them and meeting their needs over and above.
Right?
Or let's say you have a physical product and you want to, you're like, Apple, you know, Apple's packaging
Oh,
that came
gosh.
up with our client earlier this morning.
Yeah.
He just kept talking about Apple's packaging. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's a present every time. I feel like I'm a kid.
Yeah, nerd. Well, I'm a nerd. I do the same thing. You want to open every little piece and go, oh, cool, check this out. Look at the way this unravels. Dude, and you find something new in every corner. You're like, yes.
Yes.
You want to get a new one, right? You want to get the newest iPhone just because.
I know, yeah. And so maybe it's improving your packaging. You know, making that an experience when they receive your product. They're like, oh man, it's like Christmas. This cool
Yeah.
packaging and this note with this inspirational note.
So true.
But yes,
So
you're
true.
and Doug, you're right. Fix the customer's problem. and gain a customer for life. You're absolutely right. If you can
Great point.
fix their problems in a way that's like, whoa, dang, you really like took care of me.
Yeah.
Then they're going to be telling everyone and their brother about how awesome you were. And,
Yes.
and then the word spreads. So that's why it's important to
why.
think about today's question.
Exactly. We'll keep on touching them on the why. The funny thing is, and I can't remember the book, but I think it's Simon Sinek again, goes back to the why. And every time you touch on that why, it's so incredibly revealing. It reveals those things that, hey, guess what? That is what's happening. That's what the core of for your identity, for those things that you want to make sure, hey, I'm perfecting what I do. So you ask yourself, so why am I going to actually want to do that? Why do I want to make a video about it? Why do I want to actually create this product with this specific style? Well, because it's part of me, right? And those whys you can keep digging and digging and really truly perfect what you do and how you do it.
Yeah.
It's great. Right on.
Bye,
Take care,
Doug.
Doug. Have a great one. Thank you. So
But yeah, that's
let's close
let's
with
close it up.
Close with a quote. We want to keep this short and sweet, not keep you on all day long, right? Let's get what we want to do. And so Steve Jobs, the king, right? King of Apple. And the craziest thing is after getting a chance to discuss in a way with his client about branding, the funny thing was he didn't have any likes and dislikes in brands, and talked about Apple a little bit. And the more we discussed that, the more it came true to him. Like, oh wow, actually, this is why. This is why. I am attracted to Apple for this reason. And Jobs lays it down like this: the chance to make a memory is the essence of brand marketing. And that's genius. He's a genius anyway. But literally, just saying it like that makes it come to clarity for us. Is like, okay, making the memory. And that's exactly what he described after talking about how it feels to open up a package from Apple. The memory, it's implanted. Disneyland, how many times have we talked about how the experience is for, what if you were just the first time as a kid, like we talked about, first time ever going to Disneyland, how many cool things you experience for the first time, and you're just like blown away, just boom.
And then you go, once that memory is made, and that's a way to like remember things.
Yeah.
If you have if you felt that emotional connection to something,
Right.
it solidifies that memory in your brain. And then you're going to go, and if it's a good memory and a good experience, and if it's a bad one too, you're going to go and tell people about it. And that's what you want to have happen,
Yes.
is to create that feeling, that connection with your ideal clients, so that a memory is formed, and so that they're going out advocating for your brand and telling
Right.
everyone about how awesome your brand is and why they should work with you. So
That's right.
I hope this has been informative, and
Yeah.
we hope that you have an awesome day, you guys, that
Absolutely.
you just continue to charge on. When you're an entrepreneur, or building a nonprofit, or in ministry, sometimes the days are long, and it can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm building, and nothing's really happening. And we just want to encourage you to keep going, and it can feel that same way about exercising. You're like, dude, I've been exercising, I've been running, or I've been doing yoga, and I'm not really seeing, like, it's still hard to do, or I'm not seeing really any results. I'm not feeling more energized, or
Right.
just keep at it.
Right.
Then one day my sister's constantly saying that, like, all of a sudden one day you'll just be like, oh, I feel different. I feel stronger on my run. My
Yes.
jeans are fitting better. I'm feeling better about myself.
Energy.
And then all of a sudden it's clicking. You're attracting those clients that you really want to have to work with. And
Yeah.
so keep on. That's my encouragement.
That's
That's
right.
our encouragement, is just to keep plugging, even on those days where it's like, ugh, I don't feel like it.
That's
so
right. Keep fighting forward.
Yes.
You're gonna see eventually see that 8-pack cut through those. I'm talking like fine-tuned abs. Just go bam, crush it.
because
Crush
abs are really what you're after. That's why you're in the
Yes.
gym.
Yes. So we welcome battles too. We want you to know every time. It doesn't matter if you've gone through hard stuff.
Yeah, your battle wounds are welcome here.
Yeah, more
We've
than
all blown it. We've all had hard days. We've all felt like giving up, but
Right.
we're gonna come rally together and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going and taking action. Action
Yes.
is what we found to be one of the most potent things that works against those just feeling of staying down.
Yeah.
So if you can just get up and do something for 60 seconds, it's amazing what will shift. And then as you're doing those things, remember to tell yourself, start rewiring your brain and say, no, I can do this. Instead of being like, I can't do this. This is never going to happen. I've tried it and it just keeps failing. I keep failing. No,
Don't listen to
change
that lie.
it. Change it. I can do it. I'm going to do it. And you are going to do it.
That's
so
right. That's right. We're
get
going to
after it.
celebrate you about it too.
Yep.
Keep going. Have a great one. In Shaka.
adios.